Why did you make me do this? You're fighting so you can watch all of these mascots die. Think, Luigi. You'll outlast every fragile, insignificant franchise in this game. You'll live to see these series turn into pachinkos or mobile only. Everything and every game from your childhood will be ruined. What will you have after 500 consoles?
Mario, I'd still have you.
Professor, I'm 10 years old and I'm ready to pick a Pokemon.
Not until I get mine first, dork. Now, boys, you'll both get your chance. Now, before I can give you your Pokemon, you have to answer a few questions for me.
Okay, shoot.
All right. Well, first, are you a boy or a girl?
Huh? I'm, a boy, right? Right, I'm a boy?
Why are you asking me?
I don't know, it was just like a kind of a curveball. I'm a boy.
Now, what is your name?
You don't remember my name?
Who would want to remember you?
Shut up, Gary. It's Ash.
Ah, yes, of course, Ash. Now, to your left, that's your rival, my grandson. You've known each other for years. What's his name? Grandpa?
Grandpa, what are you doing?
What's his name, Ash?
Is he having a stroke? Grandpa, come on. It's not funny. Grandpa, it's Gary. Gary Oak? I'm your grandson. You can't forget me.
What's his name,
Mom
Ash?
said you were forgetting, but no.
What's his name, Ash?
Come on. We're supposed to have so many more years left. Come on. It's Gary Oak. Ash, can you call my mom? I think he's forgetting.
Dick fuck.
What?
Ah, yes, my grandson, Dick fuck.
What?
Ash, you must be prepared for the journey ahead.
My name isn't...
You will meet great
No.
foes and
No.
many Pokemon.
No.
Turn around now, and you can go home in one piece. But if you don't, just remember, going down this path was your choice.
No, my husband can't join your team. He's a bald fucking pussy. He's even a useless father to Marin.
Marin can join our team then. That's okay, right? You know how to do an RKO, Marin? If we have a baby on our team, another fighter will kill it by mistake and get disqualified. You cold motherfucker.
Is my baby in danger at this tournament?
No! We sense some real, hidden potential in Marin. Like when Gohan went crazy against Raditz. Or some shit like that.
Okay, that's fine then.
Alright!
This is a pretty hardcore origin story.
It's okay. We're gonna figure it out.
Were you followed?
No, I don't think so.
Yes, Papa.
Stealing boots?
No, Papa.
Telling lies? that?
No, Papa.
Oh God, he took the wrong son.
Time is it?
Cooking turkey time!
Reach in there and pull it out.
What is this?
It's turkey dick.
Ew!
Your names will make a fine addition to my collection.
Yo. How's it going, everybody? How's it going? It's the boy Ronald Dragon America here. Back at it again. Wow. Seems so empty here. But anyway, what's good, everybody? How's it going? It's the boy Ronald Dragon America here. Back at it again. About to do another review, but this time, finally, for Tekken 8. Oh, I've been waiting for this. How have I been waiting for this? Not in that kind of way, though. You know. So please don't ask us, people. Well, as always, me being a long-standing Tekken fan, I'm always soon as Tekken drop, I'm gonna go for all out with it. You know, I did the Ultimate Edition, I think, Ultimate Deluxe Edition. You know, make sure I got everything and get it on time and get it played on time as soon as it drops. As soon as it dropped, I played it right away. Let me tell you. Well, first I already knew, kind of had a semblance of what of the gameplay because I played the demo with my brother. So, kind of had some semblance of what I was getting to in terms of gameplay. And let me tell you, the gameplay does not disappoint. It is amazing. I actually love it. It's actually kind of an improvement. Not that Tekken need to be improved upon or anything, but it's like they never cease to amaze when it comes to how they improve upon gameplay. Even though you think that they've hit the peak of perfection or set the standard, they always up the standard or surpass the standard they once set. And that's what I love about Tekken, the Tekken franchise itself. Other than the story and the characters itself, well, I would say all characters, but as I played the character stories, I did not like how they did Law. I disliked how they bastardized Law's character. It was so disrespectful. Like they literally made Law into a complete and utter joke. I mean, not that he wasn't kind of a bit of a joke character story wise anyway, but they took it to but see, here's the thing: they took that to an even worse level. And just made him a complete and utter joke, like hardly even laughable, just a embarrassment, like a mere shell of what he was in previous games. I don't know what it is, but on Bandai Namco or Harada, I don't know why they like to disrespect their OG characters, the original characters. I don't get it. What? Why? And then what makes it worse? This is a character that is based off Bruce Lee. Most other characters from fighting games who are Bruce Lee based or in anime, like you choose to disrespect the one that's based off Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee of all people. Like, and I gotta ask, why? Why? Why would you disrespect a member of the Asian community like that? Why would you disrespect your own like that, Harada? What? Like, man, I never look. I know Russian, Chinese, and y'all Japanese, but damn, where's the Asian unity? I mean, in terms of gameplay, Law is not bad. He's always amazing. He's still amazing. He's actually better, actually, even though he didn't really need any improvements or anything. But still, in terms of his character, y'all just went full tilt fuck Law and just say like we're gonna do this to him, do that to him, and just like this fuck Law's character. Like, and I'm looking at it like, what the fuck? And every time I play Law, it's like the only thing he says, "I hate rich people." Hold on, and I'm thinking like, wait, hold on, Law. Didn't you used to be rich and successful at one point? Back when you was running your dojo, when you had a successful dojo and a whole franchise of restaurants. Like you was completely a wholly successful entrepreneur. Now all of a sudden you hate rich people just because you super down on your luck, man. Like, in a way, they kind of made Law seem petty, hypocritical, and just bitter. And just a complete and utter joke of a character compared to what he used to be. Or compared, like, just... It's just you gotta ask, why? Did Law do something? Did Law voice actors do something to piss you off, guys off or something? For him to get the shaft like that, like come on, like give me a bone here. Like, why would you shaft Law like that? I mean, it would make a little bit more sense if he did Paul, because Paul's always kind of been a little bit more of that joke character. But to Law, of all people, like. What? My brother said he kept causing a riot and kept getting thrown out of business. I mean, yeah, that's true too. Throughout the game, Law didn't really make things easy for himself with his actions and shenanigans and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure his shenanigans also led to his downfall too. But at the same time, and some of those shenanigans now, there are some reasons for shenanigans, like the situation couldn't be helped and it was out of his control a little bit. Like in Tekken 4 in his ending where he was running his restaurant and some guys decided to be douchebags to talk shit. And I guess when in Law in his own way tried to defuse the situation and try to see what's wrong, dude just kept being straight up disrespectful. And Law gave him one of those infamous dragon uppercuts. Like, that's still funny today. I still laugh at that when Law gives dude a whole dragon uppercut. Just for popping his mouth off. And I'll be like, oh yeah, that's a good way to settle angry customers in the restaurant biz. So it's kind of so when you look at it, it's kind of no brainer that Law's restaurant business failed. But the dojo business, when I heard that his dojo business was failing, like, it was going under, it was like I was like, what? You mean I could maybe understand the restaurant giving out how he handles situations, but the dojo should be the last thing of his that should be failing. Like, you're talking about an accomplished, well-accomplished, and skilled martial artist here. Like, come on. Even the man's dojo was failing? Had me asking, like, what the fuck? Like, what you doing? Like, what kind of schemes you getting into, dude? Well, Law doesn't deserve to be miserable. Yeah, at first I used to think that, but when I was playing Tekken 8, I'm like, it's like they try to give reason to make it seem like Law's misery is well deserved and he deserves to be miserable because of his own personality actions. Nah, bro. No. No matter what, there are a lot of characters who do stupid stuff but don't get shafted like y'all did Law. So you can miss me with that. I feel like it's some kind of personal beef or something going on. The thug said his food sucks. That is true. Talking about, yeah, I remember when the thug said that food sucked and somebody, it's too damn spicy. Well, bro, what'd you expect? When you go to a restaurant that has a little dragon insignia on it, and based on a Bruce Lee character, what'd you expect? And I heard, if I'm not mistaken, a lot of Asian food do tend to be spicy, so it's kind of expected in a sense. Yeah, I just couldn't get over the disrespect they were giving Law. Like, it was like in another situation, also another that makes it worse is that in Lily's ending, when Law approached her, talking about, hey, what are you guys talking about? I want in. Everybody just like literally just treated this man like an extra and just ignored him and kept talking. And then when Law told me, hey, don't ignore me, Lily going just grab this man and just body this man to the ground like just dead. Flip this man on his ass. And I'm like, what the? Hold up. Wait a minute. I know y'all didn't have it. And I'm like looking at Law like, Law, you better get your ass up and whoop her ass. Get up. Get up now and beat her ass. Don't you go out like this. Wait, he was out cold, bro. It was painful to watch him get mollywopped and disrespected and just and his salad tossed by Lily of all characters. Lily. And the most disrespectful, and she did it without breaking a sweat, no less. That's what makes it even worse. That's why I say, like, this thing just really disrespect the shit out of Law. Like, no fucks giving disrespect. Oh, excuse me, I got something to do real quick. Hold on. I gotta go take care of something right quick. I'll be right back. Hold up. But here's this little video for you guys.
Professor, I'm 10 years old and I'm ready to pick a Pokemon.
Not until I get mine first, dork. Now, boys, you'll both get your chance. Now, before I can give you your Pokemon, you have to answer a few questions for me.
Okay, shoot.
All right. Well, first, are you a boy or a girl?
Huh? I'm a boy, right? Right, I'm a boy.
Why are you asking me?
I don't know. It was just like a kind of a curveball. I'm a boy.
Now, what is your name?
You don't remember my name?
Who would want to remember you?
Shut up, Gary. It's Ash.
Ah, yes, of course, Ash. Now, to your left, that's your rival, my grandson. You've known each other for years. What's his name?
Grandpa, what are you doing?
What's his name, Ash?
Is he having a stroke? Grandpa, come on. It's not funny. Grandpa, it's Gary. Gary Oak. I'm your grandson. You can't forget me.
What's his name,
Mom
Ash?
said you were forgetting, but no.
What's his name, Ash?
Come on. We're supposed to have so many years left. Come on. It's Gary Oak. Ash, can you call my mom? I think he's forgetting. Dick fuck.
What? Ah, yes, my grandson, Dick fuck.
What?
Ash, you must be prepared for the journey ahead.
It isn't.
You will meet great
No.
foes and
No.
many Pokemon.
No.
Okay, my brother. Okay. Hello? Can anybody hear me? Oh, here we go. Okay. My brother asked, what would you do if someone disrespect your cooking? I mean, I may cuss them out or try to hit, or, well, depending on how they come at me. It depends on the situation. Because you got some people who be hella disrespectful and just don't want to and just want conflict. So yeah, it depends on the situation. Now, if I can, if it's someone who I believe is reasonable enough, and not too irate, I might try to talk it out and try to diffuse the situation and reason. But if it's somebody who don't want to reason, who just wants violence, and he's want to be a disrespectful dipshit, then yeah, I'm either gonna cut you out, and if they try to get violent, I'm whooping your ass. But other than that, I try to diffuse the situation first before resorting to all that. But I also understand that you got some people who will. But I understand that you got some people who just want to push your buttons, and sometimes I learned that you just gotta grit your teeth and take it and be professional. You and be professional. Now, albeit, if you're just talking shit about someone's cooking and you just doing it to be a dick, then yeah, you kind of are being disrespectful. But if you're giving constructive criticism, like actual legitimate criticism with sound reasoning behind it, then yeah, you're just giving your honest opinion. It just didn't suit your taste, so yeah, take it with a grain of salt. I would definitely take it with a grain of salt. See, I would know the difference between somebody. But see, I would know the difference between somebody who actually just straight up just trying to talk shit and somebody who just trying to, give their constructive criticism and opinion. And I was opinion in law situation Tekken 4. That kind of was what the guy, one of the thugs was doing. Just talking shit. Huh? Oh, AJ. Disrespect is not reasonable. That's true. Criticizing someone's cooking is not disrespectful. Agreed. But disrespecting someone's cooking is not criticizing. Disrespect equals talking shit. That's very true. You're very right, MAJ. But yeah, when you gonna hop on, dude? Kind of waiting on you. It is rude. True. Well, other than that, I just did not like how they did Lost Characters. I still like how they improved it. I still love the gameplay. I love the heat system they did, especially since they improved upon it. Don't wait on me, hello. Oh, I am. But I will still commence with this live streaming show, you know what I'm saying? But I did love how they kept the heat system, the heat rage system. They added the heat system and still kept the rage system. Because I did kind of like the rage system in Tekken 7, and I love how they kept it. Especially the rage arts. Ahoy! What's up, Gotti? I see you munching on the fries, I see.
Yeah, gotta get me some fries. Felt like getting a soda too.
Okay, cool.
So how you been?
I've been doing all right. Just got through playing Tekken before I did the live stream.
Yeah, I missed it, huh?
Huh?
Were you live streaming it?
No, I was gonna do a video. I'm uploading it while I'm doing this live stream.
Okay, that's cool.
It was kind of a ranked match. I was playing online.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's kind of Tekken's kind of the only game I ever played online before, like consistently.
Okay.
Oh, my brother's coming on.
Ahoy, Anime AJ. Hey, bro.
What's up?
Not much. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this conversation on with the Tekken 8 and Law's Life. Go ahead.
I see. It's straight down to business. I see.
Yeah,
all right.
Let's get it on. I want to earn my King anime spot.
All right. But as I was saying, the heat system. I like how they added the heat system, but still kept the rage system as well. Which they brought up in Tekken 7. Now they kept rage art though, but dropped the rage combo.
Mm-hmm.
And replaced the rage combo with the heat system. Heat smash and the heat combo.
Mm-hmm. The blue aura.
Yeah, the heat system.
Uh-huh.
It gives me very Yakuza-esque inspired function.
Mm-hmm.
But what is your take on Tekken 8 so far?
What is my opinion on Tekken 8?
Yeah.
It was the bomb. The story, the action, and everything. Although there was things that did disappoint me, but it's not important. I won't say it.
No, go ahead and say it.
Okay, I'll say this. I am a little bit surprised that they added Avatar on the Tekken 8 and everything. I'm just disappointed that they didn't actually give us the actual character creation Avatar, where we can rely on our own characters for once to fight. Like the Tekken soldiers, the thugs, and everything, even though they can't copy the original fighters' moves and everything, but don't fully do the moves. But
how they do a Street Fight.
No, in a way, this whole original fighting characters and everything started because of Tekken 3, fighting Tekken forces and everything. The 4.
Well, they kind of did that in the story, in a sense.
Yeah. And Tekken 6 happened. Well, Tekken 6 got interesting and everything. Well, we've been traveling through the world with Lars and Elisa. We've been fighting thugs, monsters, female agents, robots. Oh yeah, Tekken 8. Yeah. Well, they actually brought Jack 7 on the story. Random Jack.
Yeah, I guess to fill out numbers on the add with the soldiers. But then when they also dropped Jack 8 on top of that as a final boss type thing in the open and the kind of the RPG style part of the main story canon.
Yeah, absolutely. And I got into a mob battle in the middle of the war fighting soldiers with so many jacks, just like my brother.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting mechanic that they should have expanded upon within the game. Sure, it was kind of difficult, but that's what made it fun. And I got frustrated as I played it too. But I would have liked it if they had expanded upon it and made it an actual side mini game within Tekken. Just like
you mean like Tekken 6 scenario thing?
Something like that, but not exactly.
You mean like 2 instead of 1 fighting the whole mob battle?
No. Just like expanding upon it.
Okay.
And made it an optional mini game.
Yes. I get it now. But still, the Tekken 8 it was very satisfying. I mean, I may have been disappointed they don't give us actually our own character creation, but I can stick with the mini avatar.
That technically was character creation. Is that you were creating the character that you were playing as, and that's what I liked about the arcade quest. It was still the Street Fighter 6's World Tour, but done differently. Instead of being a fighter, a traveling fighter, you are a traveling gamer.
Yeah, but I really wish we could use the avatars to fight.
Well, you ain't got to use the avatar to fight. That's the point of it being a traveling gamer and Tekken fan. You're playing as a Tekken fan, playing as like how you would in real life, would compete in tournaments against other Tekken fans and players.
Yes.
I like how they did it where instead of us being the whole play. We're in a way it feels like we're playing us as us in game. Like you're the main character of your story in game. Like you're on your quest to be the best Tekken player in game.
I'm listening.
And he made you as the character, as a gamer, a protagonist.
Yeah, I chose my successor.
Your own story then.
Yeah, I chose my successor. I chose Lars.
And you get to play as your main to beat the main kind of main villain of the short story arc, because it was only 6 chapters long, and each chapter was not that long or big.
Yeah.
And see, the main character, which is named Orochi, was kind of like an anime trope like character in a sense. You know, edgy, edge lord type character. You know, full of Black Air Force energy.
So you're not bothered.
Thanks, friendship and all that shit is useless, is worthless, and all about powers everything. And then they made him a Kazuya main.
Yeah,
ain't that fairly ironic?
So you're not bothered by it?
Nah, it seemed a little tropish, but I still like how the overall story, and I still have fun playing that minigame.
I understand. It's just that I would like to instead of relying on the original character, I like to rely on my own character to put an end to this fighting and everything. Like, there was already one person who failed to do that. Anybody remember Shin Kamiya? Ring a bell?
You talking about the movie stuff, we're talking about
No, I'm not talking about the movie. I mean, that what if we had our character creation that could have been one of the failed experiments, but they could still fight, get some answers.
There's already established story, Savon. They try to stick to the main story. They were trying to basically, in a sense, Tekken was basically the wrapping up of Jin Kazama story and the feud between him and the lasting feud between him and Kazuya. Basically, they basically not only wrapping Jin's story up, they were wrapping the whole Mishima bloodline feud story up, and probably going to expand upon the story more and do something else different or move towards something different, as shown when you beat the whole main story. You, in the end of it, you see Reina become a devil. She unlocks her apparently hidden devil gene. Huh? Oh, yo, what's up, dude? How's it going?
Good.
What you been up to?
Oh, nothing recently.
Cool.
Stupid.
Okay, but as I was saying,
I heard what you said.
But when we saw Reina become full devil mode, unlock her devil gene, and I was like, okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna get a Tekken 9. Cause ain't no way they're just gonna show her turn into a devil and just leave it at that.
You're right.
I see you guys talking about that new Tekken 8 game, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, man. No, not to. Oh, we don't know that because they only did the first download character. And
well, Nutty was a guest character anyway, though. So yeah.
I was a guest character on Tekken 7. That makes sense.
Just the beginning. So Reina's Mishima blood wasn't just yellow, but it was mixed with purple.
Yeah, but that's what makes me the question too, though. It's been established that she is that Reina Mishima is Heihachi's daughter, Kazuya's sister. But it makes you wonder: is she actually Kazumi's daughter or no? I don't think so. She could have been. That leaves a mystery, a plot hole there, whether she was Kazumi's daughter or not. But from what the story in Tekken 7 showed, that Kazumi and Heihachi only had one child, and that was Kazuya. whereas Lee was adopted, and Lars came from some other bitch in Sweden.
Come on, dude.
But it begs you question, like, where the hell did Raina come from? Was she an experiment, or was she from another woman who happened to possess the devil gene as well? Like, they introduced her but didn't expand on, but didn't give too much honor about her.
Doesn't Kazumi and Reina have alike faces?
I don't think so. Well, I'm not going to assume, but I guess that's going to be left up until either we get a DLC expansion upon the story, or we wait for Tekken 9 to drop.
Okay, you're assuming that the Tekken 9 is actually going to come in the next month or year and everything, but
it's going to be a couple years before that on Tekken 9 comes now.
You sure they're not going to make a Tekken Tag Tournament 3 along with it?
I mean, Tekken Tag is basically a spin-off game. That's a spin-off franchise.
So why the Bankai said that it is also involved in everything and reveals more of the story of the sequel?
No, it does not have nothing to do with the main story.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. I finally got my shirt.
Oh, cool. Congrats, dude.
Good to have you, buddy.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. My bad. My bad. Sorry.
Cool.
Sorry.
Cool hair, dude.
Thank you.
No problem.
So, AJ, what are you still doing, dude? Like, you still eating?
I'm just listening to you talk. I'm here to listen to Ronald Dragon Speaks.
Well, brother's been bothering my brother alive.
You're the one who played the game. I was the one just watching your streams.
Okay. But I feel like here's from your opinions off you for either. So,
it was interesting. Maybe were you already talking about him? The Bruce Lee character-based guy who kept saying, "I hate rich people." Like, that was just some fucking. And I can even hear you getting annoyed with it. It's like, say something different.
Oh, wow.
It's like as I play his story, that's all he said is he hated rich people. I was like, okay, we get it. Can you say something else? Yeah. And I'm like, I'm just arguing about like, and I was just fussing about how they just basically ruined Law's character. Talk about like made him a rich person hating, miserable, bitter, in a sense, hypocrite. And just overall joke of a character, which he was not since the beginning of Tekken, because he was one of the original characters. And a long-standing one in a sense too.
Yeah.
To see him now, also, and what makes no sense is that.
Sorry about that. I'm back. Sorry about that. You guys ready?
You were talking about Law hating rich people and everything.
You guys ready?
Huh? We're ready for what?
Oh, you know. My shirt. 3, 2, 1. Damn it. There it is.
Neat.
Thanks. No big deal. Yeah. So what you guys been up to recently?
Tekken, streaming, doing the live stream review.
Yeah, we were talking about people. My brother's been getting really irritated because people have been dissing Law a lot.
I see.
He really thought that was Forrest, though.
Cause I ain't gonna lie. Either Law ages well, or they just know how to keep Law looking young. Because at this point, I think Law is probably in his 50s, something like that, later mid 50s. Because I know he's as old as Kazooie and the rest of them, everybody else. Because everybody who's in the original Tekken character is in their 50s or early 60s.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But they all still look so good and young.
You do know that Law stick to his original Bruce Lee outfit, right? You know, white Chinese shirt, blue or black Chinese pants.
No, he had a different outfit.
Huh?
No, he had a different outfit.
He did? He didn't show up in the Tekken game. Because the last thing he stayed in was Tekken Tag Tournament 2.
That has nothing to do with the main source of us.
No, I'm just saying, he hasn't changed in any way. But I kind of agree with my brother and everything. People shouldn't have been doing martial law.
Oh wow, I just now noticed something.
What?
They really did change martial law. Dang.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They really did change them up. I mean, I like them better in Tekken 7.
Like, they kind of just made him kind of vindictive.
Yeah.
Now, another story is that this was his ending, where he succeeded and got the mission with boss and was living the good life. But then this is what they do in the story when he got hold in the story. All the countries decided to send him the bill, a debt for all the damage that was caused by the mission with boss. Was technically caused by all the missions who was in control, which was Jin. And Kazuya didn't help the situation, and Hutch didn't help the situation. So all the damage that was caused by the mission was that was done under their leadership. All the debt was given to him. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I probably would have died if I saw all those damn zeros.
Yeah.
Like, in a sense, like, I understand it was kind of weird seeing Law die from seeing seeing him being in debt. Like, and there were some people who gave the criticism on that, but I was like, bro, first of all, you must got some.
All right, guys, I'll let you guys talk.
You must got a hell of a lot of money yourself if you say like Law died over some debt was kind of cringe. No, bro. If you saw all them damn zeros, what I thought I saw, like, there was a whole bunch of zeros. I don't know if it was trillions, I don't know if it was quadrillions, I don't know if it was quintillions, but there was a lot of zeros. You would have died too. Like, this man died and his soul left his body after seeing all them zeros. How much he was in debt to the whole world.
Yeah.
You can't tell me you want to die from that. You'd have been, because you basically went through all that trouble just to end up broke again.
Strike.
But
I need to remind you that Law's luck hasn't always been lucky since Tekken 4, 5.
Yeah, I know that's kind of the point of Law, but still, the way they hold Law, it was just ridiculous. How you gonna stick with the bill for what others who were in control of the missions at Boston before him did?
Law's always gonna keep getting broke from 4, 5, and 6. Because on 5, he really needed that prize money. Remember before he got into an accident?
Yeah. But outside of all that, though, Tekken still remain pretty much non-wolfified. Oh my God. I'll see it. Hold on.
What happened? AJ, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. Just waiting, you know. It looks like Ronnie got pulled away for a second there.
Looks like somebody called him.
Possibly.
Well, we'll just wait for him. How are you coming along with your pirate story, AJ?
I'm not working on the pirate story. I've been trying to work on my music video projects and set up a schedule for future live streams this month.
Oh yeah.
I was going to do a simulcast live stream on my channel of this conversation, but because of other issues arising, I decided to cancel that instead and just participate as a listener here with Ronnie D.
Oh well. Hey, thank you for coming to the stream when it was my birthday, even though I didn't celebrate it much.
You're welcome.
Thanks for helping me come up with ideas of how we do our own Double Dragon story.
Right.
How are you coming along with it?
I'm not coming along at all, is what I was saying.
Yeah, I know. You don't want to fight and everything. You'll just give information.
Right.
Yeah. And are you sure it's okay if we can use your ship to rest and hang out?
Yeah.
Alright. Hope I don't get stupid now. By the way, I tried out that One Piece artist accessory. AJ?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah, I tried it out.
Okay.
It was kind of amazing. It's a strategy game. Plus, I time travel. You know, I'm kind of thinking about doing a fan fiction or what pad. And I was wondering if I can use your OC character.
No.
How come? You don't want to be a part of it?
Well, because you just asked.
Oh, well,
right.
Don't get me wrong. I got my own and everything. I was just saying if I could use yours along with my OC.
Right, I get you. And you asked and I gave my answer.
Hey guys, sorry about that.
Welcome back, Ronnie D.
Had a phone call.
What happened?
You tell him not to bother you, that you're in the middle of a very important live stream?
Yeah. That may not be a good idea. It could be a family problem.
It was a joke.
I know.
I'm sure he took it because it may have been somebody important.
And it was not important, but it's important, but not important. So kind of in between.
Oh, so it wasn't a family thing.
No.
Okay. Anyway,
yeah.
Yeah. Now we were talking about the law situation. AJ, we'll drop the One Piece conversation. Let's move on to the law situation.
But as I was saying, oh yeah, what was that? What was that?
It was the law situation.
I already finished that one. All I'm gonna say is that I still love how Tekken still remained inclusive, but didn't do it in a woke fashion like every other game did. Also, most importantly, unlike Mortal Kombat, Tekken did not uglify its female characters.
Oh snap!
Or basify it. In fact, the female characters look sexier than they use it. It's like every time I play a Tekken game, the female characters be more sexier than they were in the previous game.
I'm sure they're beautiful,
and I greatly appreciate that. Mortal Kombat 1 should take some lessons from Tekken 8.
Right, you know you can't just customize the girl to make them look better.
I didn't have to customize them. They just naturally look good, and that's what I like how Tekken did. I like how they made them naturally sexy.
I'm talking about Mortal
Kombat. Too much.
I was talking about Mortal Kombat, dude.
Okay, first of all, you can't make them ugly bitches look good. Okay, no matter no, I don't think no customers can make. You didn't no amount of customers can make hardly any most of them ugly or basic looking bitches look good, with the exception of Cinderella.
When they do that timeline thing.
But anyway, my honest opinion, Tekken is already doing everything pretty much right, except them bastardizing on Law. And what else? What else? My other gripe. Oh yeah, and their lack of customization. Like they got some items for you to customize, but you can't be super creative like you could in Tekken 7.
Nope.
And I kind of hated that. You know, creativity is kind of limited. I still was able to do a little something.
We may not have the pictures, but at least we can still give them the old outfits from Tekken 7.
So speaking of wokeness, what did you think, Anime AJ?
Well, that was the one thing that stuck out to me. But by the way, before I continue, will we be able to turn down the music again?
Hold on.
Take your time. I mean, you got some choice back BGM. You know, it's just that sometimes it's a little too loud in order to hear the conversations properly. You know.
Yeah, these are kind of my beats I've been making. So yeah.
I'm glad that you're able to share them. If there's a better volume level for them, all the more power. I think. I
kind of made them from drill to hip hop to rap to all forms of hip hop, even drill music.
Yep. I just like to try and I just like to. I mean, I got my headphones, but I just like to try and hear what you have to say. Sometimes it overpowers what you're trying to get across. But anyway, that was the one thing that stuck out to me when I was watching some of your streams was when his name was Law, the Bruce Lee character. Okay, where he kept saying, "Oh, I hate rich people. I hate rich people," and it's like, what is the point of anyone? Of having any character, even in real life, what is the point of hating people who have more money than you? It doesn't serve your interest. It doesn't provide anything for you to hate somebody who has more than you. So my question, it gets me wondering, well, what is the point of creating a character who just spouts off something like that all the time? And seems to have that, because it's funny, when you did his little story arc in the game, at the end, he ends up being rich and having all this food and everything. And then he gets slammed with a huge giant bill that he can't afford that puts him back at rock bottom. So it's like, so you hate rich people and you end up becoming what you hate. Like, what is the message that is being told with a story through a character's perspective in that regard? You know what I mean?
And here's the thing, though. He kind of was already very successful beforehand. Because I mentioned, he had a successful dojo and restaurant chain.
Right.
It didn't start going downhill till during and after Tekken 3 and before Tekken 4. That's when you start hearing that all that start going downhill for Law.
Okay.
And throughout the story and continuation of the Tekken installment, you saw him going even further rock bottom and also doing harebrained schemes that didn't help his situation, and also getting conflicts that didn't help his situation.
Well, he kind of fucked that up on Tekken 2.
So was he being targeted by other wealthy people or other restaurateurs who were trying to get him out of business?
No, that's the thing. It was just mostly mounting debts and harebrained schemes and shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's like, why say I hate rich people when it's like, when you could be saying, man, I just wish I could be rich too. And then that way he could take care of all his debt and he wouldn't have that problem. But obviously he's in debt because he's not very successful, or rather he's not managing his finances successfully enough.
his only and every time in every game, his own way of trying to get out of his debt and fix his situation is always trying to win the Tekken tournament. Which in canon is always won by the main Mishima family members.
But he's afraid. He's afraid to lose his business. Even though he already lost it. Never had to begin with.
I mean, he had it. He just had a lot of debt.
Yeah.
And over time, I think when one of the installments, he lost his restaurant business, so he had to focus on his dojo. And even then, it showed in Tekken 8, it said in Tekken 8, even that is failing, or he's about to lose that too. Mm-hmm. And I'm thinking, like, how the heck your dojo falling apart, bro? You a legendary martial artist. You a skilled one, a master no less. And you got a son who's a skilled one. Then you got a best friend who's also on the same level as you, that's a master martial artist. Like, it just comes down to, I don't think it's lost work ethic and per se, or the fact that he's not a go-getter or he don't want to put in no work. I just feel like he puts his energy to the wrong things, or he tried to do get rich quick schemes with his friend Paul Phoenix, or by himself and gets himself into debts.
Mm-hmm. You forgot
that's
everybody.
What I feel like as I from my experience playing the game and drawing on that, because I don't think Law don't pick me that has a bad work ethic.
Hey Trey, you left
I
out.
feel like he made some bad business deals or decisions, or try to get into get rich quick schemes, and end up in where he's at now.
Yeah.
So. And Law can be kind of gritty when it comes to money.
That's true too. He also is shown to be kind of greedy.
Yeah, don't forget that other buddy of his,
like
Steve.
Listen to that. There was certain areas where he's teamed up with not only Paul Phoenix but other characters as well to strengthen their chance to win the prize money. And in the situation where they did, but this is not canon them winning, because the Mishimas winning the tournament is a canon for. It just shows other characters, if they did win.
Yeah.
It's shown that Law can also be kind of greedy and unethical too.
You heard that pizza he poisoned that he gave to Steve and Paul?
Yeah. So it showed, in a way, one of the character stories shows that Law can also be, greedy, underhanded, and unethical.
Yeah. This may sound funny, but Trey, what would you do while poisoning your pizza?
First of all, I had to shoot him. First of all, you poisoned a pizza. That's one thing you never go at. You never poison a pizza. That's one thing you never use against me. You never weaponize against me. Is a pizza.
Sorry,
I had to ask pizza against me.
Pizza. I had to ask that.
What do you think, AJ?
About pizza? I love pizza.
No, yeah, I'm talking about what I was saying so far about Law.
Yeah, what would you do if he poisoned the pizza?
But no, I'm talking about how he got in his situation.
Oh, right.
Well, I got no real opinion. I'm just hearing what you're saying, because you're telling me basically stuff that I don't know. I've not really played a lot of Tekken games, except since like PlayStation 1 and 2. Way back.
I keep forgetting
watching
that.
Watching you play Tekken 8 is pretty cool, because now I can see, and I've seen, how far, because the game, I mean, Tekken 8 compared to original PlayStation and PS2, dude, this game is just phenomenal in terms of graphics.
Yep, it actually has the best graphics out of both the between it and Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter. Tekken wins in the graphics department and gameplay.
I think I would agree on the graphics part.
What about Virtual Fighter?
Say it again. Tomorrow, I try to say it again.
I said, yeah, the voice acting is pretty good in this Tekken as well compared to the previous games. Along with the graphics, I mean, the early games back in the PlayStation heydays, they didn't really have voice acting like we've got today.
Well, they didn't start doing the voice acting until I think round 3.
Right.
3.
And graphics in each game always had improved graphics and gameplay. That's one thing about Tekken. They set a standard but improve upon it and try to surpass it.
Oh yeah, I I did see, from images as each game came out. I may not have played all of them, but I did see that graphics would improve, especially as each generation of consoles would come out. Now comparing, with 8 here, it's definitely a step above all its predecessors.
Yeah. But didn't the graphics improve?
Tekken has already got a rating of 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5, 9.5 out of 10, 9 out of 10. Like, and many critics have given it great ratings overall.
But didn't the graphics improve thanks to Tekken 1, 2, and 3? That the Tekken Tag Tournament improved the graphics of it?
No. Well, Tekken originally got his basis graphics off Virtual Fighters. If it wasn't for Virtual Fighters existing, there would be no Tekken.
But I mentioned Virtual Fighter when you mentioned Mortal Kombat and everything. I thought you might drop
I'm
it.
talking about between the 3 games that are mainstream.
That
have been released already.
So the Tekken Tag
Tournament
Tournament
at the top of the the fighting game genre.
Oh. So thanks to Tekken 1, 2, and 3, the graphics was like a mini version gameplay and everything. The graphics got better because the Tekken Tag Tournament made it better.
No. That's not what I'm saying.
No, I'm just saying, you said how the game looked from Tekken 1, 2, and 3, and the graphics got better in the Tekken Tag Tournament.
No, that's not what I said. I said each game, the graphics and gameplay and so on improve as the game's installment and progresses, setting one standard after another and surpassing each standard after another.
Oh.
But still, and if we want to give that credit to, we would have to give credit to Virtual Fighters, because if Virtual Fighters didn't exist, Tekken wouldn't have been existing right now.
Yeah. What about Soul Calibur?
Tekken came before Soul Calibur. Plus, they're from the same company.
Sure.
Also, I say out of all the story between Mortal Kombat 1, Street Fighter, and Tekken 8, Tekken definitely has a better story. Now, don't get me wrong; it always had a good story. It's just that the part 8 of the story for Tekken 8, its main story was better than Mortal Kombat. Was that Mortal Kombat 1?
My brother's got a point. The war between the Mortal Kombat Remake 1 and everything was terrible. All those timeline characters, mixed up names and everything, awful.
Like, unlike Mortal Kombat, it doesn't break off into different type of storylines and story canons.
I know, right?
Whereas Tekken sticks to its main story. It stays linear. Now, it does have some side stuff going on, but it still sticks to its main story overall, while covering other people's characters in other stories as well, while staying to its main story. That's what Mortal Kombat don't do, in my opinion. And to some extent, Street Fighter kind of does it there, but it don't do the whole multiversal thing.
That's the point. If you're going to make us fight timeline characters and everything, and if you're going to give them weird names and everything, and do it as a character creator, why not give us one?
In honest opinion, I feel like it was worth its price compared to the other 2 games. Like, I can say I got my money's worth with Tekken 8.
Yeah. Which one did you buy? The standard or the Ultimate Edition?
Ultimate. Anything you want to interject, AJ?
No, I'm just listening. Like I said, I haven't played the game. I've just watched you stream it here and there. So I was just happy that you would invite me to, listen to Ronald Dragon Speaks.
No, I was hoping that we talk about like the also leading to on this as a template for talking about how most games nowadays are moving woke, going to the woke agenda, whereas other games like Tekken are standing on business and sticking to what they know and not going to have to go woke with each other. That's what I also really want to talk to you about.
So there was just that. So there was Law's example. Was there anything else in the game? Any other character stories that stuck out in that regard, like his?
Nope. Pretty much, Tekken is known for also having comical side storyline for each character. So it was nothing out of the ordinary. It's just the fact that how they disrespected his character.
Right.
Given the fact that he's based on a legendary, actual, realistic martial artist.
Well, aren't some of the other characters based on real people or inspired by other characters or people?
Well, there's Raven, the black guy ninja, who is basically Wesley Snipes, or at least based on Wesley Snipes' portrayal of Blade.
Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But see, even his character was done just as always. Even though he wasn't in many Tekken games, he was only in 5, 6, and 8.
Yeah.
But even his character was not, mistreated or nothing like that. And then now, don't get me wrong, there are some characters that are based on actual people, but who are not martial artists. But see, most of those characters who are based on other characters or real life characters are not in the games right now.
Okay.
Or just wasn't included, or probably will be DLC characters. Oh, did you know
that one martial artist guy with the long white dreads? I think I commented about him being like, he was
you must mean Leroy Smith,
the George Clinton of Bruce Lee. he looks like I know it's wild, but yeah, that was the first thing I thought. It's like, oh man, they got George Clinton in the game.
All right, but I think he probably got. I think they probably came with him as I think probably when they thought of him, they probably thought of Last Dragon.
Right.
Last Dragon.
Considering that he's a Wing Chun master.
Yeah.
He was
but
amazing.
outside of that, none of the characters really were pretty much who they were. With the exception of Law, of course. But outside of that, it was pretty much Tekken being Tekken.
Yeah.
Yep.
Versus where Street Fighter wasn't really true to Street Fighters, and Mortal Kombat definitely was not Mortal Kombat.
That even virtual?
Like, it makes you wonder, like, the fact that there might be a division in gaming, where some games will go along and get along just to make the money, or just to satisfy those basic bitches, all the basic bitches who whine and cry about this and that's not there, this and that's not in my satisfactory. Whereas the people who are the ones who deliver good product and stand on what their game emphasizes and doesn't change a thing, like Tekken, and wants to maintain their loyal fan base. Whereas with other games who sold out and want to gain or increase their fan base, but also as a result losing their main fan base. Or risking losing their main fan base, like Street Fighters and Mortal Kombat. What do you think?
Well, I saw a lot less of things to, in that regard with Tekken during your live streams than I did when you played Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter.
You saw a lot of what?
A lot of less woke stuff.
Yeah, it was hard to find any woke stuff, really.
Right. I mean, like, for me, the only thing that stood out, especially in your recent streams, was when you were playing Law's character story.
Yeah.
Other than that, nothing else really stood out, and at least when I was able to catch some of your Tekken 8 streams.
Gotcha. Also, I'm gonna keep it real. I like the fact how Kazuya Mishima where they did his character side story. One of the fun crowd jokes that, and see, this has also been a known thing. Kazuya's hobby was always collecting sneakers.
Yep.
And so in Tekken 8, they show this man having a whole bolt of J's and Jordans and all kinds of sneakers.
Yeah.
Jordan.
And I was like, oh wow, I was like thinking, oh wow, see, this is how I knew Kazuya was a black man on the inside. I was just making all kinds of jokes because this man had a whole bunch of Jordans and stuff in a whole bolt shrine.
You can always turn his skin to tan to make him black.
And see, and I noticed that people were making jokes about that, like the reason why he killed his son Jen, because Jen said his J's were fake. Like making all kinds of jokes about it. Like I wasn't mad at Kazuya's shoe gang because I was like, God dang, if I get rich, I might want to do the same thing, be like Kazuya and get me a whole boat full of shoes. Like I was just making all kinds of jokes.
Yeah, I get it.
I bet you, and I almost made another joke. Like I said, I bet you a whole bunch of black folks who playing Tekken right now, they can say like, "Oh, see, I always knew Kazuya was black. I was just because he had a whole bunch of Jordans in a bowl."
Oh man.
Talking about my nigga Kazuya. Did you know that Kazuya's name is an anagram for Yakuza?
Well, it can be, yeah.
No, it actually is.
Well, that's the thing is Kazuya is an actual Japanese name too.
I used to thought that was a fictional name until I found out that is an actual Japanese name not too long ago.
Right.
Before.
There's Kazuma, Kazuya,
Kazama, Jin.
Yeah, it's all because in their language everything
And
is
Mishima.
broken down into syllables, and most of their syllables are going to be at least 2 letters. Excuse me. Excuse me. At least 2 letters each. So you'll get like Kazuya. There's 3 syllables there. Kazuya. And then of course, like you said, if you switch it around like an anagram, it's also the same letters for Yakuza.
Yep.
So, well, that's kind of about it.
What?
Not much I can else say. I enjoyed the game. I loved it. It was.
Why don't you tell AJ that you hate that coffee-loving girl?
Oh, her. Asusina. Well, I just think she's annoying and unnecessary, but other than that, we got a new character. I don't really care for the new character we got in the game because every new Tekken game has a new character added to the roster.
Yep.
I'm just glad they had Leroy as a main character because Leroy originally came to Tekken 7 as a DLC character.
And he's got
I'm glad they made him a canon character. But I don't care too much for Asusina. I do like Reina Mishima, though. I ain't gonna lie. I do like Reina Mishima. And to find out that she was another one of Heihachi's lost children, emphasis on lost children.
Mm-hmm.
It also spun some mysteries, and then, like I said, near the end of the own game, you find out that she has the devil gene, and she can turn into a devil. So it made me wonder, like, hold on, I could have sworn, Heihachi and his wife, Kazumi, Kazuya's mother, only had one kid, and that was Kazuya. Any other kid would have to have come from another woman, like Lars. Lars is related to them. Lars is related to Kazuya and Mishima and Heihachi, but that's only through Heihachi. Lars has a different mother, so he does not have the devil gene.
Nope.
But he does have the Mishima blood.
Yep, and it's far superior.
And it makes me wonder, like, where the heck did Reina Mishima come from? And how did she get her devil gene? Because from what it looks like, she looks not that much. She don't look that much older than Jin. She looks around Jin's age, Kazama's age, which is in his 20s.
Yeah.
Whereas Kazuya is the leader in his 50s to 60s. She's way too young.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could be wrong. She could be a little older. She could be like maybe 30s, maybe early 30s or early mid 30s. Because you know how these Japanese characters be older than what they look.
Right.
They age well, especially in these in-game Japanese characters. But it still don't explain that how she has the devil gene. But I'm pretty sure that might be explained either during on Tekken 9 or if they add an expansion DLC. You know, do like Mortal Kombat 11 did.
We'll just have to wait and see.
Yep. But it does confirm that she is Kazuya's sister and Jin's aunt.
Yeah. And she's Lars, Kazuya, and Lee's sister.
Well, she's Lee's adoptive sister. Lee's the adopted child. He's not even biologically a Mishima.
No, she's a silver dragon.
But I'm curious. I'm really interested. I either want to see have a DLC expansion story or I'm ready to see for Tekken 9. Because I know they're gonna be a Tekken 9 because you can't just leave a cliffhanger like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I love how they wrapped up the Mishima feud and all in Tekken 8 that which been kept in the story going for so long. And obviously they're gonna probably do another new story and move on to something else. Like kind of how they wrapped up the story in Tekken and Street Fighter 5 with Shadaloo, as well as Shadaloo on sub-organizations.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't. If they would like say that, oh, that's it, that's all. There's no more on Tekken after that. I was like, what the fuck? You can't end shit like that on a cliffhanger like that. Just have Rain and Mishima introduce a new character like Rain, appoint a new character like Rain and Mishima, and then have her turn into a whole devil, and not even give explanation behind that power, behind all that. Like her origin is still less ambiguous.
And there's one more problem. It's right. If you really believe they're gonna make a Tekken 9, you better hope you got your wish. Otherwise,
Come on. Of course they're going to. They wouldn't have it set up the way to do it if they weren't gonna make a 9, or at least have an expansion story or something like that. I'm pretty sure they're not going to stop Tekken there.
Well, you better hope they don't give you a replacement Tekken game that won't finish the story.
They're gonna do it, of course, they won't.
Yeah, I mean, like, what if they make a Tekken Revolution 2?
Tekken is Bandai Namco's biggest moneymaker and most long-standing moneymaker. They're not going to abandon the story just like that.
You better hope they don't.
That's like Capcom saying they're going to abandon Street Fighters. That's like Warner Bros. Games saying they're going to abandon Mortal Kombat.
Right?
It would make huh?
Right?
Exactly. It would make no goddamn sense.
Trey, they did it before, dude. Remember when
they did? They still make the games.
Listen, remember that you promised that they were gonna make a Tekken 7, but they did. Your dream didn't came true. They just replaced it by giving you a Tekken Tournament 2.
But yeah, I still know they were gonna make a Tekken 8, which we got right now.
Yeah, we got it.
You're not making an argument, Juan.
I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying. Remember that you promised that they were going to make a Tekken 7 when we got the Tekken 6 for Christmas or for birthday?
Which they did.
And we finished the Tekken 6?
Yeah, which they did. Because they were not going to leave it on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, but we didn't know when was it going to be done their day. They just replaced the Tekken game. Tekken Revolution. Tekken Tag Tournament 2. They skipped the story.
Of course,
and everything.
all companies do that because they want to keep milking you for milking the customer for as long as they can. Until they drop the product, the main product itself.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to ask you. How can you say they won't do it again?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking you. How can you be sure they won't do it again? if you really believe they're gonna make the Tekken 9,
it's called after you drop a main product, you set it up for the next main product. But while doing that, you drop all this other little shit just to milk the cow.
Okay, Trey. Let's hope you do get your wish on Tekken 9, and hope they don't milk it with another Tekken game. Because I promise you, they're gonna do it again.
That's what it's all about.
Well, I hope that you do get your wish of getting the Tekken 9 and hope they don't milk it, but replace it with a random Tekken game. I hope you got your wish.
Come on, if they do drop a random Tekken game, they're going to do it with the Tekken 9 before they drop Tekken 9 because they're trying to milk the customers. That's the point of a business.
Yeah, if anything with Tekken 8, they're probably going to release. How did you buy this version? Did you get it digitally or did you get a physical copy?
Digitally.
Okay.
They'll
probably release digital, content, DLCs for it or something. Yep. However, with the, with the ratings and reviews and the money they've made with Tekken 8, it's not going to be surprising to me that Tekken 9 would be around the corner.
Yeah.
Especially after what Ronnie Diaz said before about the game, the previous game didn't have as big a budget. They gave a bigger budget for this game. So it's just going to be like, oh, hey, it would make sense for the company if they're wanting bigger profits, that they put, a better budget into the development of the next game in the franchise.
Well,
but
for one and Seven Harada, they keep the budget about around the same.
Right, but in terms of how they develop it, how they use the budget. And of course, like you're saying, milking customers, of course, if they're putting out good products and people want it, and they want people to keep coming back to buy stuff, they'll put out, people like, oh, we're going to buy from this company that creates this game because we really like it. Well, they've got more opportunities now to be like, well, here's some DLC. They start throwing stuff out before the next game, and people are very likely to start buying that.
Yeah. Well, let's hope that Trey's wish will come first. But Trey, just out of curiosity, if they pull a flunk and don't really give you the Tekken 9 and just give you a random Tekken game, are you gonna be pissed?
No, because I know they're pretty much reversing the game. They're gonna drop some other stuff before they drop the main product. They always do this. All the companies do it.
Oh, good. So you won't be pissed.
It's a business. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, because I was worried because you did that the last time. I mean, a few months ago.
No, because see, I didn't fully understand the business all the time why they do it, but now as I pay more attention, I feel like I understand that. Okay, this is almost a business. See, once they drop the main product and get you all prepared for the next main one, they're gonna drop all this other minor money grab crap, so they can milk the current product and get you ready for the new one, upcoming one.
Yeah,
and then when they drop that, and get the money from that, they gonna probably elude another one, the next installment. Get you prepped for that one, and then rinse and repeat the same thing. Keep you appeal, keep you interested, keep you spending money.
Yeah, that's why I asked you.
I'm all right.
Because when we finished the Tekken 6, you promised they were going to make a Tekken 7. But we thought the Tekken Revolution
after milking every customer for as much as they can, and as long as they could. Am I wrong, MAJ?
Right. Well, you're not wrong, but you're still flipped out.
Yeah, because I was one of those fans that didn't understand. I was like that, what they're doing, I want the game now. And then as I got older, I understand that it's a business.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You were so impatient.
It wasn't impatience. It's just that no one understands the business of things.
Yeah.
Every company has this business strategy. That's how a lot of these game companies survive, really, to be fair. Just like how think about it, the music industry survived off the asset, which is is the publishing, masters.
Yeah.
Every industry has its own strategy that it follows to sustain it. The gaming industry just does this to sustain itself. All the gaming industries, all the gaming companies do this. Am I right or wrong, MAJ?
Right.
I don't say you were wrong.
I'm just explaining to you that's how the game goes.
Yeah. So that's why I'm asking you that if the Tekken 9 does come, you're gonna remain calm and grateful. But if it doesn't come, and they
I
put
already
you
pretty much know it's gonna come somebody. There's no point in And plus
Yeah,
they pretty much dropped a good product. Sure, I waited for years for Tekken 8 while I played Tekken 7 and other games. Yeah, I understand they were dropping these DLCs and milking me and many other customers for what we could pay. But hey, we got our Tekken 8.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I wasn't disappointed. I'd say I got my money's worth. I ain't had to really woke about any woke stuff. So yeah.
Well, you kind of was disappointed when you really believed they were going to make a Tekken 7, but they replaced it by giving you Tekken Revolution and milk that.
Like I just got to explain the whole situation to you, the strategy these game companies do.
Yes, I heard you, Trey. I'm just saying you're still flipped out and everything.
It don't change the fact that that is the strategy they do, that every game company in this industry does.
Yeah, I heard you.
Are you sure?
Positive. I just don't want you to go flipping out again. Just be patient.
Nobody flipping out. And plus, you're talking about years ago when I was still in high school.
Yeah, you flipped out on that.
School. I'm pretty much a grown-ass adult now. What I look like flipping out over waiting over a damn game? That's stuff you do when you're in high school.
You still do it.
No, I don't. God damn. Stressing me out.
Let me break it down for you, Mark.
You stressing yourself out.
Let me break it down for you, Mark.
You stressing yourself out, dude.
Need some titties.
Oh, Lord. Just let you know, I'm remaining neutral. I'm not going to be a pervert. I'm remaining neutral.
Anything you want to add, Anime AJ?
No, not really.
Good.
Okay.
I've just enjoyed the banter.
You mean that video he popped up?
That too.
Just to let you know, I'm remaining neutral.
Anywho, another thing I did enjoy about Tekken 8 is that I enjoyed the fact that Jun Kazama is still alive. A fan favorite character who I thought was dead in Tekken 3, who we all thought was dead. We thought Ogre Lily killed her in Tekken 3. Oh, to find out that she's been alive this whole time.
I know you're gonna say Tekken Tag Tournament.
And then what makes it better is that she's one of the best characters in the game. She has the best combos, the best damage output, and the most safest moves. Like literally, they did her great. They actually did her better than they did in the first two games that she was in.
What, the Tekken Tag Tournament?
Not that she was a bad character. It's just that they kind of did her well, a little too great. But I ain't complaining.
You mean from the Tekken Tag Tournament 1 and 2?
No, the first two.
Oh, Tekken 2.
1 and 2.
She was never in 1.
I think she was in 1.
No, she was only in 2 in Tekken Tag Tournament 1 and 2 and Tekken 2.
No, I think she was in Tekken 1 and Tekken 2. Yeah, I know she was in Tekken 2, but I was in Tekken 1 as well.
No, Trey, she was only in Tekken 2.
Could have sworn.
No, Trey. We played the Tekken game many times. We never once saw June show up in Tekken. Only in Tekken 2. You're probably talking about that animated movie that you saw.
Oh yeah. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I am thinking about the animated movie.
Come on, bro, pay attention.
But
the
anyway,
only Tekken game showed up is Tekken 2, Tekken Tag Tournament 1, and Tekken Tag Tournament 2. Then she showed up.
Everybody thought she was dead.
No, she was remaining hiding. She was trying to get her powers back.
That was when we all thought she was dead because Kenley, it was considered that Ogre killed her in Tekken 3. Well, at least the beginning of Tekken 3.
Yeah.
But other than that, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And then AJ, thank you for stopping by, buddy.
My pleasure, Ronnie D.
Yeah, it was awesome. You even found June better than Kazumi.
I can't stand Kazumi. She better not come back in the damn game. She better not.
Oh, you just mad because I put that line on you. Let it go!
I swear to God. I swear to you not. No, I'm not going to swear to God. I'll swear to saying you better not bring her back.
AJ.
Stand her in 7. I will not stand for her in 8. Do not ruin the game by bringing her in Tekken 8.
AJ.
What?
He's just mad because she set that line on him and she went devil on him.
Okay.
Well,
she's where Kazuya gets his devil powers from.
Okay.
But anyway, I appreciate you being here, dude. You too, brother. I guess that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed the
streams.
Huh?
Yep.
It's so sad that it didn't last any longer, but we're kind of done with the review.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoyed it.
Thanks,
but
thank you guys. Thank you guys for stopping by.
My pleasure.
I always got time, bro. You're my brother.
And I'm also going to be doing a live stream on the 23rd of February.
Of what?
It's going to be
right.
Your accountability, discussions, and all that other stuff. Anything, pretty much. Talk, hang, and chill.
Oh, yeah. Your birthday.
Yeah.
I ain't pretty much doing lines, but I got time.
Yeah. I was wondering if you were gonna be there on that on 100 my 100th Ronald Dragon Speaks live stream, no less.
Who, AJ?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be happy to try and make it.
Cool.
Nice.
Alrighty. So for all of you watching, I hope you enjoyed the review. And if you feel any own type of way about this review, well, I'm entitled to my opinion.
Let's pray that trade does.
So I will see you guys later.
Yeah. Let's pray that Trey don't see Kazumi again.
Goodbye.
Later.
Later.
Dude, come on, man. Come on. Are we done?